Customer lifetime value. That's what we are going to talk about today. That is CLTV. As far as a customer relationship is concerned, this is one of the important metrics that you need to keep it in mind. Because the regular mistakes that most of the entrepreneurs, most of the customers do is that when a customer comes and buy a product, but a product for some big amount, for example, your purchase price is 1,500, 2,000 or something like that. For example, I'm saying, and if some customer comes and buys for rupees 10,000, what happens is the entire focus goes to that customer, because in our mindset we come to a conclusion that this is a very big customer and this is a customer to whom we need to give complete concentration or complete focus. So in that process, what happens is that customer buys and customer comes and buys for rupees 10,000, and after that he leaves it. I mean, after that he comes only after a couple of months time, and he may be buying for some another 5,000 or something, 10,000 or whatever it is. Okay, so but in our mind we are already written it down that this is the customer who is the one who needs to be given the utmost value in our business. In that process, most of us are forgetting those customers who are buying for 1,000 rupees or 2,000 rupees per week, or in a couple of once in 2 days. There may be some customers who are buying goods for 500 rupees, something like that. So if you take an average of 2 months, these customers who are buying for 500 rupees on once in 2 days or 3 days, they would have given you more turnover, they would have given you more business than this one particular customer who came and bought rupees 10,000 worth of goods. And he would have come only once in a while. Once in blue moon, he just lands up here. So it is very important to analyze the customer lifetime value, the lifetime value of the customer. It is called CLTV. We do have a formula for that. We do have a complete format for that, for analyzing the CLTV. There is a formula also for analyzing it. Okay, that I can definitely send it to you if you give a comment, and if you put a CLTV in the comment box, I can share that also with you. Okay. So what happens is, let us assume that you are having a customer who is coming there and buying goods once in 2 days or 3 days. He is buying for 500 rupees, 1,000 rupees like that. And this is one customer who comes once in a month and he buys for 10,000 rupees, or once in 2 months he buys for 10,000 rupees. Okay, so how to address this concern of which customer needs to be given more priority? Because giving priority has to be completely based on data. And if you have a proper data, definitely you will not miss out and you will not fall prey to this emotional feelings, and you will not think that yes, this 10,000 rupees customer is the one who needs to be given utmost importance. If you have data, if you have that details of who is the customer, which is the customer who is buying more in terms of value, definitely that focus can be diverted. So I was talking about this ABC analysis in one of my previous videos. Okay, so the importance of that ABC analysis comes here. You need to do an analysis of categorizing the customers based on their volume of business, based on the revenue that they are giving us, based on the revenue that we are generating with those customers, and divide them into 3 types of categories. Category number 1 is A type of category, who are the cream customers, who are high net worth customers or whatever it is. And the second one is B category, who are doing very good business but not up to the level of A category. And then comes the C type of customers, who comes once in a while and buys for 100 or 200 rupees or something like that. So you may be wondering that how is it possible to take all those details, because taking details and customer details, all those things are difficult. Now if you're using softwares like when Tally and all, it is very easy. Tally is a very good MIS software. There are many other softwares like Tally, okay, which can give you a complete MIS report. If you want to take top 3 customers, if you want to take top 10 customers, all those things are possible. If you want to take it on a monthly basis, on yearly basis, it is possible. There are Tallies, there are Margus, then Medisup for medical field. There are so many softwares are there. And recently I came across one ERP software. They are specialized in hospital and hospitality industry. They are from Cochin, and I just came across their software. It is fantabulous. So they can provide all these kind of details. Okay. So once you are adding that, okay, once you are doing that, now the next step is analyze those B class of customers and fine tune them and give them offers and bring them into A class customers, loyalty programs and other things. Okay. So again, coming back to this lifetime value of the customer, we need to study for how many months, okay, because acquiring a customer has some cost. When you are acquiring a customer, okay, you will be having a lot of follow-ups. You will be doing a lot of follow-ups. Your sales executive will be making a lot of trips, travel. It will be, maybe by flight or by train or by bus, whatever it is. And you would have gone there twice or thrice. You would have written down a lot of traveling expenses. Okay, other expenses, so many follow-up expenses, so many expenses would have incurred. So on an average, you would have spent around 30,000 rupees. For example, again I am saying for example, you would have spent an amount of rupees 30,000 rupees for acquiring a customer. And after spending rupees 30,000, and if the customer is buying from you only once, okay, what does that mean? Is that you have not, even though he has bought for 10,000 rupees, you have not realized the actual cost that you have incurred. You have not even realized the actual cost that you have incurred. So if you calculate that, okay, you will be in a better position to know who is the customer who is giving you profit. Ultimately, everything boils down to what comes into a box, right? So you can also, using this technique, what you can do is you can also analyze a customer has come. You are putting a lot of efforts to bring the customer has come, and after the customer comes, he buys once and he never comes back forever. So you can do a study why that customer has not turned up again. Is it because of the pricing issue? Is it because of our representatives or customer relations people who manage them improperly? There may be many reasons. So you can analyze that. And you can analyze, and if necessary, you can call those customers and ask also. We have taken a lot of efforts in bringing you in, and you have just come only once, and is there any specific reason why you are not coming after that? And like that, as I said earlier, when you have a lot of customers who are in the B category, you can call them and ask, okay, what is it that you need from our side to ensure that you are coming more frequently or you are buying more frequently? Because ultimately, on backup for mind, we should be having, that is, what is the amount that we have spent to acquire this customer, and at any cost we should put all our efforts to ensure that we are getting at least more than what we have spent. Because customer acquisition value is a very important concept, very important point of calculation here. So you need to analyze all those things, okay, and come to a conclusion, that is, which customer needs to be given priority and which customer needs to be focused for getting more business, and which customer needs to be focused to ensure that they are not coming back as a customer. Yes, I am repeating the word. There are some customers, it is always better not to have such customers. They may be giving you order for a couple of thousands or whatever it is. Okay, but the kind of headache that those customers would be given, is not at all worth pursuing. They would be frequently complaining, they can never be satisfied, okay, and they would, it will be a headache. So it is always better to avoid such customers, and even if you want to do that, you need to do this study of customer lifetime value. So this is a very, very important factor as far as customer retention and customer relationship management is concerned. And as I said, if you need that format of calculation, please type CLTV in the comment box, and I'd be really happy to share with you the details. Or you can also WhatsApp me after that. I'll share it to you. Thank you so much.